Good day, everybody. It's time for weather with Jewel over here at the J7409 Weather Place. And I want to tell everyone that I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for checking the weather out with all of us over here today. Of course, it's Thursday, the 23rd of May, 2019. And folks, you see this system we saw yesterday on the GFS map. This is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Don't jump the gun quite yet. I told you that yesterday, but it was there yesterday. It's still there today, and as you can see, as we move up in the time frame here, this is the 6th of June. Looks like it could be forming. Now check that out. The isobars are getting more tightly compact. It's not a hurricane or anything yet. Could turn into a tropical storm, though, as it moves on through, and it looks like it's going straight up to the Florida Panhandle and affecting certain areas of Florida. But I say don't jump the gun yet. This is going to be caused, from what I've done research on, you see this big high pressure over here? It could have something to do with it also. This could make up because of something called a gyre, okay? And what that is a large counterclockwise wind pattern. Now, this could make a tropical storm happen here. But it's also, at the same time, we got this high pressure over here. Well, it can hold really strong and prevent anything from going on in the Gulf of Mexico. It looks like it could make up in the Gulf. It may not. I am going to keep my eyes on it for you. Do not worry. It's not showing up on the European model yet, and it's not showing anything over at the National Hurricane Center. That's because it's so far out, okay? This is like June 6th, June 7th, and we'll move this on up a little bit now. This is still the 7th on Friday of June. As it moves on through, now we're at the last block of the GFS hours, which is 384 hours. So still quite a long time out. We'll have to keep our eyes on it, though. This does bring concern to me. Let's hope it does not develop, and this big high pressure over here does something to make it not develop, I should say. And then we've got another low coming in over here. So we're going to have to just watch it and pay attention to it. It may form, it may not form. But if it could form, I do want everybody in these areas to be aware. What else is going on in the weather today? Well, we got cool temperatures still in the west. Hot for the southeast, and by tomorrow at my house, we're looking for 100 degrees. Ouch! And I hate to report this, but we got more storms across the plains. All that is coming up on J7409 Weather. Now for the severe weather today, and oh my goodness, so much severe weather has been going on. They've had civil emergency evacuations in Oklahoma. Those are still going on. I'll tell you all about that in just a second. Here's the general map for the severe weather today. Large severe storms with large hail and damaging winds and tornadoes are going to be possible over parts of the central and southern plains today, from the Ohio Valley into the mid-Atlantic. Now, of course, this is going to be from portions of the Texas Panhandle northeastward into Kansas and across portions of Pennsylvania and Maryland. You guys need to look out. You do have a chance of tornadoes today. The tornado chance is 10%. The wind and hail is 30%. This is the tornado map right here. Outlook for it. 10% in the Texas Panhandle and the Oklahoma Panhandle. 5% everywhere else in the brown. And of course you can see it's 2% from Texas over into Missouri. Just a little bit of Nebraska, but it's looking like Kansas, you're at 5%. Just about the whole state of Pennsylvania, portions of New Jersey, all the way down to the D.C. area, Northern Virginia, Northern West Virginia, and parts of Iowa, mid to eastern Ohio, and just a little bit of New York right in here in the midsection down towards the southern part of New York. People, don't play with this. Please be aware of what's going on with your skies today. This started late last night around somewhere between 10 and 11 to midnight. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Muskogee County Emergency Management. This is a mandatory evacuation order for the town of Webbers Falls and nearby areas west of the Arkansas River. Now, historic and life-threatening flooding is now occurring on the Arkansas River. Significant flooding in the town of Webbers Falls is imminent. A mandatory evacuation order has been issued for the entire town of Webbers Falls and surrounding areas. Residents in this area should act now and evacuate west and south along Highway 100 to Interstate 40 away from the Arkansas River and away from Webbers Falls. They have a shelter for evacuees is open in Warner at Church on the Word. It's located at 1511 Colwell Road, which is north of Highway 64. If you require assistance with this evacuation, you are asked to call 211. Repeating, a mandatory evacuation order has been issued for the entire town of Webbers Falls and surrounding areas. Evacuate now. This is a life-threatening situation. Of course, do not drive through flooded roadways and stay away from the riverbanks and the flooded areas. Now, like I say, this occurred sometime between 10 and midnight last night, but the flooding is still going on. I wanted to put this up, though. I hope everybody is out of Webbers Falls now, but if you are not, if you have family, if you have friends in this area, please share this video with them. Let them know they've got to get out. This is a life-threatening situation, and I hope that everyone is safe in these areas. Folks, please be aware this flash flooding and flooding is going to continue, but it's looking like maybe once we get to Saturday, it might calm down. It might. We'll have to wait and see. But from what I'm seeing, yes, there's still going to be some severe weather here and there, but not like these outbreaks we've been having. Folks, do you realize in the last 2 days, I'm not even counting today, we have had over 60 tornadoes with heavy rain, and flooding is just awful. And wrapping it up, we're going to look at things in general and why they're happening, and this is the 12K NAM map, Near Surface Reflectivity Map. This is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all the way in these areas here, it's going to get very, very hot. It's going to be like we're having summertime temperatures in the high 90s and the lower 100s. So go ahead and prepare. Now we'll turn the map on, and we have a clash of air masses from the southern plains to the Ohio Valley region, and that's going to support multiple episodes of bad weather in the general vicinity of a slow-moving frontal boundary with these waves of low pressure developing along it. Now, the first of these surface lows will cross the Great Lakes region today, and it's going to bring a cool front to the east coast by tomorrow morning. Now, in the warm section of this lower, severe thunderstorm areas are going to be possible to the Ohio Valley, to the Mid-Atlantic, and Northeast today. After some lingering showers across New England tomorrow, expect better conditions across the northeastern quadrant of the nation to the end of the week, with slightly cooler conditions and lower humidity compared to what you're going to have today. Now, the second low-pressure system across the western high plains tonight is going to lift northeastward across the upper Midwest by tomorrow night. Now, a corridor of enhanced rainfall along with severe weather is likely from the Texas Panhandle to Wisconsin over the next couple of days, and flash flooding is going to be a great concern for the Central Plains area during this time. I'd say from northwest Texas to central Kansas, please be aware of flash flooding conditions. Now, in terms of temperatures, it looks like readings are going to continue to be well below average for the Rockies and extending westward across the Great Basin into California, given the presence of the upper level trough and increased cloud cover. And snow showers are expected to continue for some of the higher mountain ranges. Across the deep south and the Carolinas, record high temperatures are going to be possible by tomorrow, and especially this weekend. The highs are going to be well in the 90s and perhaps 100 degrees for some areas by tomorrow. And that's a check of your weather. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thank you for everything you do for me. I love you all so much. Please stay safe wherever you are always. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.